Hi guys, welcome to another topic from the VVGS. So today, one of the things that we're going to go over is how to get our gold label on your signature series. So a bunch of people have been wondering how you can actually go and get one of our gold labels versus the somewhat dreaded green label, which is just acknowledging that there's a signature on our box, whereas with our gold label, it is actually acknowledging that the signature has been certified and is authentic. One of the more common things that we look for is going to be something similar to a JSA certification or letter of authority. With the JSA letter of authority, they actually will have a picture of the pop as well as documentation that is notarized that tells us who actually signed the pop or the figure, where it was actually signed, and on what day, and gives all the specifics of what we're actually looking for to be able to certify that it actually was signed by whoever signed the pop. Another way would be to actually have a video or a picture taken with the artist or the character that does the voice or whoever signed the pop for you then. All we would need is that videos either sent to us or the photos actually sent to us as well, and we can use those and actually be able to tell if that's the actual right person. It'd be a little obvious if we have, say the voice of Goku that signed Christopher Sabat's signature. It just wouldn't add up and we would know that that's not real. There's other ways too. We all know that some characters or voice actors will actually have their own certification, which actually brings me to one of the more famous ones that's known for this, which of course is Stan Lee. Stan Lee has his own certification with this seal right here, which is a holographic sticker that actually is Excelsior approved. So we have seen these signatures a couple of times now, and we have seen the authenticity. We know this to be true. We can actually tell with that holograph right there that we can actually give you our gold label then. We know what it is. This one here was actually sent to us by William, who's also known as Chili Willy. He actually has a couple of other things which is really kind of cool. He actually sent to us one other thing, which is this really awesome, if you can kind of see it here. We'll try to get a little better picture for you guys. This is a custom Tupac that he actually made and sent to us here. I know it's not in box and we can't really do anything about grading it, but it is really awesome. So if you guys are looking to possibly get, that pop done that you don't, that isn't out there, but you really want, some extra work done to something, we would definitely recommend him to go and get some things done. So you can actually check him out. We'll actually have the link below for his Instagram down below here. We'll also have all of the other social media platforms so you can actually get in touch if you're wanting to get one of these things done. So, back to our Stan Lee. This is actually, again, like we said, one of the best ones that we have here. It kind of shows you all the different angles that we have here on this one. It shows you the gold label is actually on the back as well. Gives us our QR code there, our logos right there. Shows all the things that we also have the sealed bottom now, so there's no longer any more tape, and you can see perfectly clear on the top. We have all the angles here. Looks amazing. We've also had a couple of other things that are sent in. This is actually one of our own that we've had. This is actually an older one that actually has that old this actually has the old security tape on it, and as you saw on the one before, this one is the older one. We no longer have this. We actually have it completely sealed now, so you no longer will actually be getting this on it. It will be completely sealed, so that will no longer actually be there. So this is actually just one that we've had, signed by Bill Farmer, the voice of Goofy, since about the mid to late 80s to present. He's been in all the video games and pretty much anything that you can think of. So I actually got to meet him at one of the conventions here, and of course just to document how we actually know that it was signed or taken care of and actually was signed, I got a picture with the pop of him signing the pop, and just with everything else that we have that is signed, we have all the documents for each pop that has been signed to actually prove that they have been signed and they are real, so there's no worries about that at any point in time. So I got one more to show. This was actually at the same convention that Bill Farmer, who was Goofy. This is actually signed by Aaron Dismuke, who's actually the voice of Alphonse Elric, and I may have butchered that name, and if I'm wrong, completely sorry, but to the best of my knowledge, that's what it is. He was actually there as well. Signature's a little harder to read because it's in a red paint marker. But the thing that you actually want to do, if you're actually getting stuff graded, the best thing that we can recommend for you to get stuff signed is with a paint marker. And to our knowledge, the best color is going to be a blue paint marker. You're going to want to make sure that you actually get it either, you can get it signed wherever you want, but the blue paint marker, from what we've heard, is going to be your best bet on getting the best signature that you can get. So all of you people that have been doing Sharpies in the past, you might want to let those Sharpies dry out and go ahead and warm up and buy some paint markers and get them signed by that, because the signature will be a lot better and will last a lot longer with those. So to go back through some of the things that you need to do, we need one of these things done. We actually need a letter of authority or a certificate of authenticity for the pop that was actually signed either by whatever company it was, or if it's at an event, whatever one that you have, something like that. We also, anything helps. So if you have like a ticket stub that said that you were actually going to that event to get something signed, that helps. And if you have that plus a picture with it being signed, with the person, with them signing it, near it, an actual video of them signing it, every little bit helps. We highly recommend James Spence Authentication to get all of your signatures authenticated, and they are one of the most reputable people out there. Is probably one of the best people that we recommend. They also have a little certificate that will actually go in with this, and you can actually choose to get that encapsulated with your pop if you want. And for the sprinkles and the cherry on top, get them graded.